ADHD, right? And it makes me really stressed out, and I get a lot of anxiety from it. So it helps to do a little bit of meth about it. I still get stressed and anxious, so I'm just a lot faster. Efficient, great. Who's medicated? Yeah! What are we on?
Everything, like all those games.
Nice. I'm on Lexapro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Lexapro. Can you guys have orgasms? I hope so. Yeah, with SSRIs, oftentimes you get this fun side effect called anorgasmia. You cannot come, but you also can't care. So handy combination. Handy combination for when handy isn't going to do it for you anymore. Yeah, I like to check in every time I start a new medication to make sure everything is working. And to do that, I do what I call clinical masturbation.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even want it. You know, I'm just trying to see if through sheer physical stimulation, if something fun will still happen. That makes me an asexual predator. And then I do it in the dark eye and never see me coming. Yeah. My favorite tool to make sure that I'm functioning is the Hitachi magic wand. Anybody heard of it? I mean, that's the right reaction. That's what happens to my vagina when I use it. Touch it to your ankle.
If you need any other Foley, whatever, I'm here for that.
Fantastic. Okay, so what was? Oh yeah, Hitachi. I jackhammer my clit off. Ooh, sorry. I'm a little out of order, but that's okay. Yeah, the Hitachi magic wand. You may be familiar with their construction equipment. They make very powerful machinery. In fact, the magic wand is now on a subsidiary company called Vibratex because Hitachi was upset with us for being a bunch of perverts. They're like, it's for your neck and shoulders. Not, what are you doing? Jackhammering our clits off. That's what we're doing. If it can't make you come, call the doctor, because you're the problem. Things are going great for me now. Thank you. I don't have to try to blast myself to the moon. But I'm, as I said, stimulated, quite sweaty everywhere, and this is a weird set because you guys know my sister, and I'm not sure that she knows some of the stories
She's
that
watching.
I'm going to tell. Okay, great. So about your baby sister. Oh boy, yeah. Also, my mom, who is also Lishi's mom, she's dead. And that's okay. She wasn't the nicest lady. And you'll learn more about why in a second. But I don't get to tell her anything anymore, which is okay because I didn't talk to her when she was alive. We were estranged. Again, more about that later. But I didn't have to tell her about my pregnancy scare a couple of years ago. I was both. I was pregnant and I was scared. I got pregnant during a threesome. Not to brag. But a threesome that I left early. I was the oldest. Thank you. I was the oldest in the threesome. I had to bring the orange slices. Yeah. I think I just fully understood what I just said, and I've been saying it for a while, so that's great. Anyway, I was the oldest, and when I left, I was like, yeah, I'm bored, so you guys stay limber and hydrated. I love you very much. Bye. But I left with a party favor. And you know what's crazy is I was strapped. Oh, you all straight?
Oh, come on!
I was strapped. I do gay shit. It's fun. I am a bisexual woman. If you didn't spot the carabiner on my belt, you gotta be prepared. Yeah. And my shirt's tucked in. These are all bisexual culture. If I had a drink, there'd be 3 of them. You know, the jokes. But just like every bisexual woman, I do have a boyfriend. Yeah, we all have boyfriends. It's okay. My boyfriend is a submissive male. Right? Good for me, good for him. You wouldn't peg him for it, though. I'm not autistic.
Sure.
But I was raised autistic. Which is you try to go to the kitchen for a go-gurt, you go through a gauntlet of fake karate moves. I'm not touching you, because I have two brothers who have autism and a sister who has autism. I hope that diagnosis was public. If not, sorry, sister. It's fine. I also, I was voted most unique in 8th grade and senior year. And I have some strong opinions about cutlery. A spoon can ruin my day. Oh yeah. So anywho, wow, I'm so sweaty and all over the place. Literally, my sister is making me freak out. Okay, so let's jump into it. I got pregnant during a threesome, and I needed a ride to the clinic, because I wasn't going to explain to this hypothetical child how they were conceived. My friend was like, oh, of course I'll give you a ride to the clinic. Oh, of course. But I do want you to know that oftentimes there's protesters outside of the clinic. And I was like, hell yeah. Okay. I am going to show up in a faux fur coat, oversized sunglasses. I'm going to have a Sharpie. I'm going to autograph picket signs like they were there for me. It's my red carpet. There was only one woman outside of the clinic, and she had some pamphlets, and she was like, I don't know why you're here. You do. But she's like, but just so you know, there's options and there are resources. And I was like, yeah, right inside. Thank you so much for making sure I got in. So I was a little disappointed about the welcome party, but I did learn that you can pay a little bit more money to do some drugs for your procedure. So I asked for some drugs, and the nurse was like, okay, yes, we will give you intravenous Ativan. I was like, we love Lord Razapam. It's a generic joke. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, Ativan, we love Ativan. And she was, yeah, and fentanyl. And I was like, oh, isn't that one the killing people out there? And she goes, yeah, but if we give you too much, we also have Narcan. I was like, well, that makes sense. You guys aren't in the business of murder. So then I'm in a room and there's stirrups. Ladies. It's a dim room. There's some music playing quietly in the corner, which I suppose is to ease my nerves. I just again remembered my sister is watching this. So there's a song playing in the corner to ease my nerves. And what do you think the soundtrack to my abortion might be?
Hungry Eyes.
Now that's not
Throw it out!
I am loving this crowdsourcing of future ideas. Whoa. I'd off me and that baby if it was Drops of Jupiter. Absolutely not. No. But like maybe you'd think they'd put on some smooth jazz, easy listening, maybe classical for this very classy occasion. But no. What I am hearing in the corner while I have a big napkin over my lap is it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. I was like, in my case, 3, as we established. And the only way it could have been more on the nose is if it was the Spice Girls to become one. Yeah. The first time I told these jokes, it was so uncomfortable. And I'm going to talk more to you. There was a woman sat right where you were the first time I told these jokes, and she was just making this face at me and said, I hate you. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Do you not appreciate a woman's right to choose? Yeah. And she goes, I've had 3. And I was like, cool. My mom told me that I'm only here because she didn't feel like getting a 3rd. Oh. So that's why it's not so bad that she isn't here to be mean anymore. Thanks, Mom. And sorry, Alicia. I went on a road trip after I got laid off like a year or so ago, and I saw a billboard actually that said, "Plan your wedding, not your abortion." Okay, but who is planning their abortions? Is there an aisle at Party City? Is it between bridal and baby shower? You know, we're a fork in the road. Oh Lord. Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit more about my vagina. Yeah, okay. I heard an okay. Okay, here we go. So yes, bisexual, often interested in men when ovulating. Anybody relate? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I was like, at the time I was single, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna order in some dick from, Tinder. Tinder's a pretty standard one, right? Anyways, I saw this man and I said, oh, hey, please show me your wares. And he did. If you ask a guy to show you a picture of his dick, like they're like, oh, how fast? Absolutely, I'm prepared. They've got the album. Anyways, I was like, that's lovely. I would love to receive that. Please bring that to my house. And he did.
Like Uber Eats.
I wish I was quicker. They probably have a pun. Uber Eats this box. Anyway, he came over and he had a mask on. Like a COVID mask, not like a Halloween mask. That would be married. No, he had a COVID mask on. I don't know if he was being COVID conscious or self-conscious or both. But my dumb, horny brain was like, that's fine. We didn't order his face anyway. That's not what we're here for. So it turns out that he, I guess I'm intimidating because I was like, just come over here for sex, please. And he took so much Klonopin that he was not up to the task. So I got a consolation fingering. He played guitar. His nails were a little long. It was bad. This man also spilled something in my house immediately and tried to make me watch an Eric Clapton documentary. Where's my fresh pair of panties for Eric Clapton? And like an Elvis movie? I don't know. But the point was, I was like, this is not. So consolation fingering, it's awful, but I'm trying to focus and be like, no, prioritize your pleasure. We're gonna get there, girl. And I'm eyes closed, like grimacing through it until this man says to me, he says, are you near? Not like are you close? Are you come? I get decision fatigue. How about a come for me? Tell me what to do. That's kind of fun. No, I get, are you near? No, Blake. I'm not sure where I am. I'm not sure how I got here. I have a lot of regrets, but no, Blake, I am far. I've never been farther. And I've been clowning on this guy, and his name is actually Blake. He's from Florida. And I don't know, I feel like that has information in it, but yeah. Been clowning on him for a couple of years now. And I will never know if he's in the audience, because I never saw his face. But the truth is, I actually did, because I let him come over 2 more times after that. I was desperate, and I still never got the dick. So yeah, Blake, wherever you are, hope you're far. Okay, I love you. Bye.